Welcome to this reading for Saturday the 31st of January, last day of the first month of 2015. I hope you've had a really good start to the year. It's been tumultuous for a lot of us. It's been quite a serious month, with it obviously being, the month mainly of Capricorn. And also 2015 is the number 8. It's a year of taking responsibility for your life, being the boss in your own life, and sorting out financial things. Quite serious, quite dry, quite fundamental, practical considerations this year. And I hope the first month has got you started on a good footing. Let's see how we finish the last day of this first month then. This is the Greer deck, which is one of my all-time favorite decks. Oh, and I'm so glad I've pulled these cards, because these cards confirm structure and work and not giving into fear. Okay, that's great, because what I was just talking about is this year being quite a responsible one and taking responsibility for your life. And what these cards are saying is, if you work your hardest, and if you work at what you love to do and you try your best and you don't give into the fear of financial insecurity. So let's say I really care about making metal decorations, or being an artist. I really care about that, okay? But I don't see any money in it, so I get a temp office job and I make very little money at that. If you stick with the metallic decoration art and you really commit yourself to that and you do your best, you will make much more money than you would if you give in to the fear and take that office job, and you will create financial structure and permanence in your own life. So the guidance really here at the end of January and for this year almost, tapping into this larger theme, is to really be true to your own passions and desires. A big thing for people of my generation in particular is often the lack of knowing what the passion and desire is, because there are just so many options and varieties. I think people who were working in the 60s, like my father's generation for instance, they were very lucky because each generation has its pluses and minuses. I'm not saying it was better back then, not at all, but what I'm saying is that it was often a much clearer path, a much clearer direction, and jobs were much more available back then. You could walk from one job into another, whereas these days people have to send 300 applications for an unpaid internship. The job market really has changed a lot, and the guidance really is to get clear on what it is you want to do, and the way to hear that with all of these options and this variety and all of this stuff going on is to really get your antennas going very clearly. That means to stop drinking, to stop taking recreational drugs, to stop smoking, to stop dairy, to stop all of these things that really cloud your own inner voice. And I know that's probably going to be an unpopular message, but I really had to do that myself. I had to let go of all of the crutches I thought I needed to get through life at my very worst. And when I let all of that go and I tuned into myself, my real self, I started to actually hear my own voice, and I started to get much clearer on my own path, and I started to enjoy what I was doing. Weirdly enough, the hardest thing was letting go of cheese, because I love cheese. I'm not vegan anymore. I tried it out, I found it very difficult. I did it for a year. I'm mainly vegetarian now. But the thing is, I had to go to those extreme lengths and let go of everything to just initially hear my inner voice and to find my own path. And with so much variety and so much difficulty out there these days, the clearer you get on your path, the easier it is you're going to find to progress. So for instance, if it's like, I know I like analytical stuff and I'll get a job doing something analytical. That's very, very vague, and it'll be a bit of a struggle to find something. But if you clearly know that you want to work with metals in an artistic sense, making crucifixes for the local graveyard, then that's much more specific, and then you'll find you have much more to go on. Do you see what I mean? But you have to get clear to hear that message within yourself, so you've got those specific details that you can then act on. And that really narrows things down a lot. If you go on monster.co.uk, which is a very big job site, and you just put your CV out there and hope for the best, that doesn't work. It does work, but you'll end up in some kind of agency job, which could be anything. 5, 8 is 13, and then 4 is 17. Sorry, I was thinking about something else. I can't count. Well, I try my best. I've forgotten the numbers now. 5 and 8 is 13, and 4 is 17. 1 and 7 is 8, and 8 is power. Power, okay? Own your own power, do what it is you like to do, because that has the most strength in it, and that's going to make your life the best it can be. Have a great day. If you'd like some further unsolicited career advice from me, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Remember to subscribe to the channel, and if you want to check me out on Facebook, I'm there as well. It's facebook.com/GregoryScott444. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.